What's up guys, Zach Scott here playing Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's about time. And guess what? There's a brand new pinata party that gives us a sneak peek of the upcoming Frostbite caves. It's the next world. It's kind of based on like an Ice Age / prehistoric theme. I've wanted a prehistoric theme for a long time, and now they're finally getting close. I mean, Ice Age isn't technically prehistoric because, you know, we have some history about it, I guess. We have cave paintings. We have humans alive during the Ice Age, but this is Frostbite caves, and there are some really cool things going on with this. And I have, after I do this pinata party, which by the way showcases a new plant called the Hurrikale, I'm going to show you guys the new developer diary, which showcases all of the new mechanics for this upcoming world and upcoming era, so you could say. And then I'm going to take the Hurrikale across all the different eras that are currently available and show off his powers there. Let's kick it off with the pinata party. Let's play the event. And what do we got going on here? What do we have? Oh, it's a little bit frozen right there. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this guy, and there's the Hurrikale right there. The Hurrikale is kind of like a one-time use plant. I might hold off until these guys get a little bit closer. I'm not positive. Well, let's just get, yeah, I'm so anxious to use one. Boom! Get out of there. Okay, that pushed him way back. So, we're gonna have to start considering doing this little number here. I still have snowballs from last time, which, whoa, brains indeed. I still have snowballs from last time, so if things get really dicey, I can of course bust those out, no problem. I'm gonna wait until they get kind of hit by these. When they trigger the potato mines here, I'm gonna use the Hurrikale. If I need to, I may not need to. That's the thing. This one I might need. The bottom I might need to. So let's try it out. Let's see what we got going on here. It's an interesting way to introduce this. So yeah, now get out of here. Get pushed all the way back. So it just pushes them back and slows them down. And that's a pretty cool mechanic. Cool, get it? Anyway, I mean, I really can't wait to show you guys the developer diary. I just got through watching it and I thought, oh man, he may not like it here. Okay, use that. There you go. Please get out. Oh, it actually triggered the lawnmower. Oh well, that's fine. We can spare those. Why not? I might actually use that and that. Move them back. They almost roar. It almost sounds like. All right, and then yeah, here we go. Put that down there. And so this is just one of the new plants, and what I love about the developer diary is, I mean, you're gonna stick around for the end. I guess I won't spoil it. There's something I love about the developer diary, and anyone who keeps up with the Plants vs. Zombies 2 wiki page might be aware of some of the upcoming plants already, and so them announcing it officially is just oh so sweet. So I'm just kind of holding off here on where I want to use these. I'm about to have 2 triggered right now. Push him back. Push him back. Put the potato mine back in as well. This should be good. This should work. And again, if it doesn't work, you know, we know what we can do. In fact, I'm going to boost one of these. I forgot I had a boost. Yeah, do that, and then this would be really interesting. There you go. Boom! Look at that. That was cool. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. Yeah, push him way back. Look at that. Yes, back row. Holy moly. Collect those as well. Oh dear. Yeah, they might rush through. And they triggered. No. Okay, so I have snowballs. Using them. Holy moly. I wasn't quite ready for that, was I? That's all right. Holy cow. Yeah, I know. I can't. Okay. It's okay. It's fine. We just gotta make sure that these are very well secured. Here, get way back. Oh gosh. Okay, same here. Go back and spadow. Am I right? I'm right. Totally forgot about that. Why didn't I even think I could plant them there after they walked by? I didn't even think about that until after the fact, which is fine. We got it. Here we go. He's just walking. Man, he's walking fast. He's really excited about this opportunity. We want those alive. There you go. So let's see what we can do. In fact, he's just gonna, yeah, I could have done that much better, but I just realized this core strategy that you should use a bit after the fact. Got a bunch of snow, got some coins. Frostbite Caves is coming, guys. I'm super excited about it. I really am. I actually learned a lot about Frostbite Caves during my visit to PopCap. And I couldn't be part of this developer diary, of course, because I can't be in all of them. That'd be horrible. I have to make a lot of trips. But check it out. We're going to return to the map. The fantastic Hurrikale. Oh, man, they're good with the puns. You can get it with gems. I'll do that. As soon as you guys watch this developer diary, it's so cool. Check it out.
Hi, fans. Welcome back. I'm Adrian.
I'm Jason.
We're here to talk to you about our next sneak peek of our latest installment of PvZ2, Frostbite Caves Part 1. We're on location doing a little bit of research. It's pretty cold here, but hopefully you're warm back at home and we can show you a little bit about what we've been up to. Let's get started on the map. This is Frostbite Caves Part 1. We're gonna jump in from the universe view into the map. From the map, you can see that we've got some new plants. We've got 4 of them actually. We've got 16 new levels leading all the way up to the Gargantuar battle. Let me take you into level and I'll show you all the new stuff we got. Before we get started picking our plants in the level, let's take a little peek at what we've got on the board.
Yeah, this is Frostbite Caves, new level. You can see it's set in an icy tundra, and already there's a couple new mechanics that are worth pointing out. First, we have some plants that are frozen in ice. Those plants aren't going to be effective until they get thawed out, so we'll have to watch for something warm and fiery to warm them up. We also have some slider tiles. These holes in the ice will redirect zombies to lanes that are above them or below them.
Yeah, I think it's really important to point out that this is quite the battle between fire and ice in this world.
Exactly, the zombies are bringing the cold. Plants better bring the fire.
All right, let's get started.
I picked a few plants for us already. We have Charred Guard, that's new in this world, as well as Pepper Pult, Hot Potato, and Hurrikale. Those will be really helpful. To bring some more firepower onto the screen, why don't we pick Snapdragon, and then maybe some old favorites, like Repeater, and of course Sunflower.
Perfect, let's rock.
Here we go.
Oh, look at the beaver mowers, love it.
That's our new lawnmower, perfect for the Ice Age.
We should also mention that some of the artwork is obviously in progress. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the little sneak peek we have for you.
Let's get our hot potato in play. You can see you put a hot potato on any plant that's blocked in ice, and you'll melt it right out. Now our repeater is ready for action. Let's keep doing that.
Yeah.
Hot potato is a one-use plant, doesn't cost you anything, just takes a little while to recharge. Warm up that potato again.
Oh, look at those sliders.
Yeah, you just saw our first cave zombie come in and be affected by the slider tiles. He's working his way up the lanes.
I see. So he's gonna end up in that lane with a repeater.
That's perfect for us. Mm-hmm. While we're here, might as well get some more firepower on the board. The way these zombies arrive, you can see they're mostly going to get funneled up to this row here. We should probably put some more in that row. As predicted, here come the zombies. Straight into our lane, just the way we like it. All right, here comes a new zombie. This is our hunter. The hunter's a mean one. He comes armed with snowballs. When he throws them at your plants, he'll frost them. There he goes. That repeater's done for.
Oh, you can see the repeater kind of building up.
He's blocked in ice now.
Yeah.
No more shots from him. You gotta watch out for these guys. And he's not the only one throwing ice. You just saw a freezing wind blow across the screen, and that also chilled the plants. We're gonna need to bring some more heat to the board if we want to survive this fight.
Oh, here it comes again.
Yeah.
Let's get those hot potatoes out there. Maybe we could try one of our new plants, the Pepper Pult, as well.
Yes, Pepper Pult not only lobs fireballs at all the zombies who walk on the screen, he also sends out a pulse that warms nearby plants. See that red glow? That's him warming up the neighbors. Put a few more of those down. We can warm up our friends.
Nice. Let's see what happens when we plant food that Pepper Pult.
Good idea.
There he goes. He gets everybody.
Everybody's in flames.
I like it.
It's a real battle of fire and ice, flame and frost.
Let's check out the next plant, the Charred Guard.
Charred Guard's a good defensive plant. Watch as he works here against this bucket.
Oh, nice. Flicks him right back.
Knocks him right back. He's kind of like a walnut. He'll buy you some time, give your repeaters a chance to do their work. He'll fling zombies 3 times. He loses a leaf every time.
What does he do after he's flung all of his leaves?
He stays there like a walnut until zombies chomp him up. Here we have some new zombies coming on the board. This is our Dodo.
Oh, the Dodo Rider.
You can see that they fly right over those slider tiles.
Nice.
So while most zombies are effective, the dodo is going to get past those lines.
Let's put down the Hurrikale and see what he does for us.
Hurrikale can help. Whoa! Knocked him right off the board. I love it when that happens.
The Hurrikale is an instant use plant that'll push zombies in its own lane back to the beginning of the lane.
And it freezes them there. Not in ice, but chills them down so they're slow. If you catch it just right, he'll completely knock him off the board. If the dodo's on the ground, he just gets blown back. I'll take that dodo while I can. Perfect!
Yeah.
I love that plant food effect on the pepper pot. Let's try that one more time.
Cool. Perfect. Nice job, Jason.
Another victory. And that's all the content for Frostbite Caves Part 1.
We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so what did you guys think? Very cool, right? Also very hot in some spots as well. Really interesting mechanics. It seems like they have mechanics that are pitted against each other quite well. You know, you can freeze things, you can heat things up, so can the zombies. At least they can freeze things. So I'm pretty excited about the mechanics. I can't wait to try out those 16 levels that come out very, very soon. But for now, I'm going to showcase the Hurrikale. Push back and chill all zombies in lane, and we've done that, and it was insane. It's only 129 gems. I actually have them, so we got them. There we go. And what are we gonna do with it? Well, let's just take it in order. We've already experimented a little bit in the pinata party, which was fantastic. So let's go ahead and well, one, I want to tend to my Zen garden really quick. I always got to remember to do that. They should have like a flashing icon, like when your Zen garden like has something to do. I didn't even think about that. I should have suggested it. I'll suggest it to them. They should have like it should be like, hey, your Zen garden has something that you should do to it. Go check it out. So anyway, some new plants here. No Hurrikale. In fact, I guess there's no boost to the Hurrikale, which I just he's kind of like the blowover. So yeah, this should be like a golden flashing water pot up there when there's something to do. Let's go ahead, take a step back. We have 6 eras to showcase the Hurrikale's strengths in. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's just start off simple. I gotta get a good level here. What about level 10? Where we're gonna be able to do something really cool in 10. I don't want to get mixed up in a, you know, something that I don't. Okay, here we go. And again, this always keeps it fresh. Keeps me refreshed. Keeps me remembering what it's all about. There's the new Hurrikale right there. Looks great, Hurrikale. What else should we bring in? Let's just bring in some standard things. The plant food, the ice. What do I call it? It's not the plant. Power lily, the iceberg, lettuce. Come on, Zach. If we're going with the snow theme, let's go ahead and get the snow pea in here. And of course, I have a lot of different costumes for him. I like the costumes for sure. And then what else could we do? Winter melon. That'll be good. We could go all out on the snow theme here, the ice theme, and just something maybe a little more regular. Maybe like a walnut. And ooh, no, spike rock. There we go. Let's rock, and let's have some fun. You know, I should have brought in the potato mines. I mean, they made an effort to showcase what those were all about. I should have done it, but you know, we'll think about that later, I guess. Having spikes are going to work wonders with this, so I'm pretty excited about that in general. And the thing is, it's only 100. You know, we got a lot that can start slowing them down from now on. We're going to have, obviously, a lot of fun with this. 2 rounds. I won't speed it up quite yet. But I do wonder what would happen. You know, this is a good test. I'm glad I'm doing this because I get to test, obviously. You know, the walnut, the walnut here blocks him in. And that's pretty fantastic. Boom, that freezes him, of course. What if you don't have the walnut there, but what if you have the walnut behind him when you use the Hurrikale? Will he go past the walnut, or will it block him from behind? That's a test that I'm about ready to do right now. So let's go ahead and try that out. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to launch. Ah, no, see, the walnut does not block him from behind, so that's gonna be great. And again, we're gonna go for 2 columns of the sunflower right now. And just keep going here. This is a pretty good opportunity to just have a lot of fun with the way that the ice works in general. And what can we do? I'll go ahead and freeze him. Why not? There's no reason why not. I'm also gonna want to get out some spike rocks. Any little thing to do that can really push these guys back. He's actually gonna cause some. He's gonna eat the snow pea right there, which is fine. We'll get back our Hurrikale. Let's push him way back, and then yeah, that's about as far back as he goes, I guess. And of course, we can start blocking these guys in like so. In general, this will be fantastic. Push him back, just keep things going like this. It's kind of like a blower except for the ground units, so that's cool. And I think I'm going to start focusing a little more on the spike rocks as soon as I get some more dough. I should have brought in the twin sunflower, but I wanted to kind of take it easy, I guess. There we go. And you know, I might want to put out the winter melons as soon as I get an opportunity. There we go, right there. Oh, sandstorm is happening. That's okay. Man, he's gonna eat that again. Leave him alone. See, we're up against a lot here. Push him way back. He almost makes like a roar sound, and that is freaky. So let's see what we got. Obviously the snow peas aren't really that strong by themselves. I really should have brought in something else to do. Here, let me get this going. Let me get a plant food again. Was that worth it? I don't know. Get him out of here. And then, you know, what happens? I love the top hat that the winter melon has now. What happens if you plant it on top? They're not going to chop him away or anything. Push him way back. There we go. Fantastic. And the Hurrikale has a relatively quick charge rate, so we will be able to get him back, hopefully just in time to take on. Nope, they ate that pretty quick. Send him way back, and then they have, you know, they have a spike rock to worry about as well. Now, obviously, once I start mastering how the Hurrikale can be used, he can maybe save me in a pinch here. Go ahead, I would, yeah, so we're doing pretty good, actually. I'm going to go ahead and use this. Fantastic. Looks good, looks great. And then really the thing is, you know, right now we know that they can be combined with spike rocks. They can be combined with spike rocks, and that would be really cool. They can also be combined with the potato mines, and that's really cool. I'm trying to think what all else they could be combined with. Obviously, if you, the one cool thing, and that this is something that I thought of without any sort of, you know, looking at, this wasn't featured in the dev die or anything. One thing that I thought of, original ZackScott idea, probably been thought of by countless of others before, especially people working there, is that if they do get ahead of you, you can plant one down here, and then you can be like, no, I kind of want you behind the walnut. So there you go. So see, now he's stuck behind the walnut, even though, you know, before he, you know, had a walnut behind him. So that's a really cool use of the Hurrikale, in my opinion. And we're about done here. Let's go ahead and just fast forward the end. We know how this ends. This ends with a victory on my part. So I'm pretty happy. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. These don't carry over going between the eras. So, Pirate Seas next? I think so. Let's go check it out and see how we can, yeah, Pinata Party now every day. It's been every day for a while, which I'm pretty happy about, actually. It's a good way to take care, you know, cycle your plants to the Zen Garden, make some more money, make some gems. Lots of reasons to play the Pinata Party every single day. The Pirate Seas, 25 episodes, or levels here to choose from. And so what? Level 17 sounds pretty good. Let's drop into level 17. I'd kind of go for a later one because I know that it's a little bit, you know, more skill. 20 zombies in 30 seconds. I know there's a little more skill here. One thing that I really want to test out with the pirate seas is, can I blow them into the water? That's one thing that I'm really curious about. I hope the answer is yes, because that will be awesome. I'm trying to think about how I want to defeat so many zombies so quick. Maybe the jalapenos would be a good way to do that if things get really dicey. Just some quick explosives. Boom, boom, boom. Also pushing them into the water would be really funny to me. And then in general, winter melons, spike rocks. Sounds good? It does, except I just realized I don't have, let's get rid of the cherry bomb. I don't have any primary shooters right now. Let's go ahead and just trying to think here. What could be good for this particular level? Maybe something basic. I kind of like the concept of having the homing thistles though. But typically I have something. You know what I do like? I like having the corn. Kernel pult. Let's use it. There we go. Okay. Ready, set, plant. Hopefully we can take out a ton of zombies all at once. That would be really beneficial if we can actually pull that off. Of course, I'm hoping that the Hurrikale comes in handy with that. I'm also hoping that we can, you know, of course, slow them down a little bit. There we go. It's boosted, so we get that benefit. Obviously, I don't necessarily plan on taking out so many guys at once so quickly. So initially, right now I'm mostly focused on getting out these twin sunflowers here. So, plant food, thank you. Now this is a test. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. That is really cool. I love that a lot. How many do I need to take out, like, rapidly? Was it 10 in 20 seconds or something? Because I think I can pull that off. Just give me a little bit of time. I'll go ahead and do this. Slow them down. As things get really dicey, I'll pump out the jalapenos. Now, I'm thinking the Hurrikale won't affect those guys. I'm thinking that. I don't know for sure. But I'll test them out. That's why I like going across the different eras, is there's a lot of different things to test out. Some of them, you know, I think of before getting there. Some of them I think of after I get there, so. All right. That was a pretty quick reaction. No, actually the Hurrikale blows the flying guys right out of there. That was awesome. And I'm just gonna use the snowballs, hopefully to finish the goal. Got the goal. Snowballs is where it's at, my friends. Of course, I forgot all about the spike rocks here. I'm gonna go in fast motion. So Hurrikale does indeed affect the air guys. In fact, it completely gets rid of them. And I said that after watching the developer diary. I should have known that. I think I actually saw the air guys getting taken care of. So here we go. Dig up that corn. We don't really need it there. Corn isn't really that. Boom, get out of here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's like a blower, but better. Well, okay, blower works across. Okay, I just remembered. Blower works across everything. All rows. We're kind of narrowed down in terms of rows on this particular. But that's okay. Boom, get out of here. Blow them to the water. Really a hilarious treat. Dang it, they ate it before. I wasn't even ready for that. Here we go. Get rid of that. I know it's chaotic. Alright, I just don't want to risk not being able to take out 10 in time, you know? Well, there we go. Fantastic. Pirate Seas. So many questions answered. So many left unanswered because we have different eras to go to. How is it going to work? Is there going to be anything special with the third one, which is the Wild West, the Old West? I always forget if it's wild or old. But let's see what we want to do here. The Wild West. It's not old. It's wild. Let's go ahead and I'm trying to think if there's anything that would be really, let's go to level 11 and see if there's anything interesting to take on there. Spend no more than 500 sun. That's not a good one to showcase the Hurrikale because it takes 100 to do it. Let's go ahead and take a step back, then exit to map, then exit the level. We will showcase the Hurrikale in much better light when we actually have unlimited resources to use. And it's kind of always hard to tell what the stipulations are of each level. It'd be really cool if you could mouse down or click down on the level and know what the stipulations of the level are before going in. Don't let zombies trample the flowers. This will actually be a good test of the Hurrikale. And we might save the shifting platform. No, that would be horrible. That would not be a good use of a shifting platform to save that for the Hurrikale. Let's go ahead then. We're gonna need a bunch of stuff. The beans could be good to use here. I'm always reminded that we have the beans when I come here. And because the cowboys eat beans. That's just how it is. So, how do we want to handle this? The winter melon is, of course, one of my favorites that I love bringing in. We could also bring in the tall nut. Well, that's boosted. I don't want to use several boosted. Let's bring in the ice baby. Let's rock and roll. And we'll see what we can do. I really hope we do see what we can do. Keep them away from trampling the flowers. It's always a noble goal. Good cause. There we go. Start off with the my flowers right there, my twin sunflowers. I'll go ahead and start off with freezing him as well. I do wonder what happens if you use it right here when he's frozen. Okay, it won't push the ground guys off the map. I was curious if maybe they were on the edge of the map, if it would blow them off the map, but no, not quite, not yet. Only the air guys is a blow off the map, so it's kind of like a blower. A single row blower that also affects ground units, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty happy with the Hurrikale right here. Let's see what we can do. These guys are coming by pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and just drop some beans out of here. We'll keep them figuring out where they need to be. Lots of beans everywhere, particularly due to the fact that they're boosted. That's why. And then take this. Don't let them trample the flowers, whatever you do. Having spike rocks could work as well. But spike rocks will come with time and sun because we're gonna need them. And of course, this is a good way to kind of reverse, turn the tables a little bit with the Hurrikale. You can obviously say, hey, maybe he's getting too close. I'll put a bean behind him and then do the Hurrikale, something like this. Then the Hurrikale's like, no, go get that bean. Go get the bean. You're hungry. Go get the bean. And then, yeah, of course, these are all boosted. That's why this is working so well. And he's going to be frozen for the time being. And I think he's getting too close, so let's blow him back. I wonder if I can, disturb them a little bit while they are actually eating the beans. So, he's wearing a diaper. I just realized that. He might need it. If you eat a lot of beans, you might need to wear a diaper. All right. Sorry, I make myself laugh too much about the most childish things. So let's go ahead and let's go and let this play out. He's getting awfully close to a section where I don't want him to be, but he's going to be frozen. I froze him mid-fart. All the best games have farts in them. Binding of Isaac Rebirth, Plants vs. Zombies 2. And I don't think distance from the target really matters either. So no, that blew him all the way back. And of course we have, we're still gonna be able to place the spike rocks here. So there are a lot of options for this, if you really think about it. There are a lot of good options for basically putting something behind them and then forcing them back to deal with it. And so I think that's kind of what we're dealing with in this. Okay, no, this guy's fine. I just realized there's a bean there. Gotta keep him coming. Yeah, there we go. Just don't let him trample the flowers, and we'll be fine. Of course, this looks pretty risky. Look at that, all of them in the back right there. To deal with the spike rock. That's the main thing. That's my main thing for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and put out these beans again. Uh-oh, now this is a little bit troubling. Let's go ahead. Oh my gosh, I ran out of space up there. And look, that one appeared way back there. Actually, I guess I didn't run out of space. I just decided, hey, we need more space. We're gonna take yours up front. All right, so what are we dealing with? Yeah, these guys are all chowing down on the beans. I'm reminded, every time I think of beans, I'm reminded of the television show Salute Your Shorts with the song that goes, beans, beans, a musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. I think that was from there. I really hope it was from there, otherwise I just made that up. No. Yeah, I've heard that before. Everyone's heard that before. Surely, right? After this, the far future will be up next. And, you know, kale, I mean, is relatively a modern vegetable if you think about it in terms of cuisine. It's definitely very, you know, used a lot more often. What happens if you put it behind him? Even behind him, it like sucks it in like the inverse of a fan, like the behind the fan, how you can suck in, you know, paper and things like that. So that works. So yeah, we're getting a good, you know, full rounded test of using the Hurrikale. If you guys have any ideas on how to use the Hurrikale and I haven't used them in this video, please let me know in the comments below, because there are bound to be possibilities that I have not yet explored. So let's go ahead and move on now to the far future. And what does that mean for us? What does that mean? The Hurrikale, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, I mean, other than just, you know, keeping the guys, get away from my things. Oh man, you know, I'm really scared of Big Wave Beach. That's a really tough level. I'm really, really worried about it, honestly. What's level 14? What are the stipulations for level 14? No, I don't want to do that. I want to showcase the pure raw power of the Hurrikale. I don't want to be confined to spending, you know, money and whatnot, you know, not spending money. Preventing me from spending the sun that I harvest from the sky and my flowers. No way. Let's go ahead and see level 18. Is there anything special about level 18 other than the fact that it's getting harder and harder? Produce at least, okay, that one I can do. 6,000 sun. Let's produce as much as we want. And obviously, I mean, just bunching them up is going to be a benefit of the Hurrikale, in my opinion. Just bunching them up, dealing with them that way, and yeah. So here we go. I'm going to boost the imitator. I'm going to use the imitator to duplicate the power lily here, so we're certain to have plenty of plant food. You know, the futuristic things will be good here as well, such as the EM peach. Curious what else would be, well, obviously the Hurrikale is something we're gonna want here. I like the concept of the infinite. It's kind of weird when I'm in an era I start thinking like, yeah, I should use that. That's a good idea since I'm already here in the era. And if we really want, you know, to compare the Blover with the Hurrikale, but wait, I don't have any attack plants. I just realized, wait a second. Okay, so you know, laser bean might be a good choice. As is the winter melon. I really like his top hat. That's the one he's keeping. Well, took out the laser bean, and he has a cape to choose from. I like how you can switch things like right there. Then and now, once again, here we go. Let's rock. Hopefully, we get to showcase everything that we have come here to do. 6,000 sun. Produce them all. Hopefully we can. Should not be too much of an issue. It's one of the things I like doing. So there we go. And of course we're going to be saving up. We're going to be getting more plant food and dealing with that. Hurrikale, I mean, just we could let these guys kind of explore out, get close, and then when they get close, just Hurrikale them all back, keep them grouped. Not a bad idea at all, but really what I'm probably going to do instead is, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I will just wait, force him back really quick. I don't know. Laser beam going out, Hurrikale going out too. Slow him down. I wonder if you can dig him up while he's in process. That would be really cool. But you know, I kind of like how I kept digging up the ghost pepper. I kept doing that because I was like, yeah, I like that idea. Let's go ahead and use this. Boom, boost him. There you go. Now we're gonna have a lot more possibilities. There we go. And then yeah, he's getting close. A bit too close for comfort. Yikes. So what do we want to do? I don't want him to eat that. He's going to though. I should have sold it. What was I thinking? I'm waiting for the Hurrikale to come back in full force. Or not. Let's start using my snowballs. Have some extras of those. I underestimated them. Underestimated my enemies. No, they're not my enemies. Let's go ahead and laser beam this place all up. Still have some more to make, so there we go. Pretty fantastic. I'll start also putting down the there you go, disabling them, putting them down. This is good news for me. Okay, so after this we have the Dark Ages, and then we have Big Wave Beach, which I'm really frightened. You know, I get so frightened of Big Wave Beach because I'm afraid that like my skill won't translate, or you know that I've forgotten how to play. That's my main concern, honestly, is that I've kind of like some of the things have slipped my mind lately. So wow, lots of these guys here. It sounds like a job could be for Hurrikale. Push them back. Maybe get them all triggered in there at once. Maybe we need to summon some more sun, right? There we go. That's what we really need to do. We need as much as we can get. I know it said we only need 6,000, but I go all out when the challenge presents itself. That's right. So yeah, put some spikes back there. Push them all back into the spikes. Sounds good to me. Sounds like the master plan. Put out some more of those. Disable some of them. Boom. Yeah, it's all good. Make more sun for me, please. Now we're just waiting for the Hurrikale to charge back up. And really, we're past the point of needing to use the Hurrikale right now. I think we're gonna win. I wanna see if I can dig him up. I cannot, he's active. That's okay. That's okay. I do like how you can dig up the ghost pepper though. It's really cool. Man, they're all dropping in, look at this. But there's really no need to worry. Even if I use the Hurrikale to push them back, see, there's like not even anything on that row anymore. I was gonna push the bots back, but it was turned out to be kind of pointless. I made a lot of sun, of economy, money, credits, coins, whatever you want to call them. They're not coins, obviously. Coins are a different aspect in this game, but I have a hard time calling them sun. All right, got a gold coin right there. I definitely made plenty. So like these guys, maybe we could put the spikes back there, push them all back, go into the spikes right there. They dropped a gem, 1 gems. Fantastic. Okay, so how do we want to handle this? I think we're about done. I mean, I think we proved our point. I don't really know what could be so special in general. I mean, I love them on the pirate seas. I love pushing them into the water. That is so cool. And I almost wonder, now see, the thing is about all the others is that they can all swim on Big Wave Beach, so going to the water then is just not gonna cut it. Oh boy. Okay, so well, it'd be really cool if they had like an era mashup and then they put some Big Wave Beach zombies on the pirate seas and they were able to swim. That'd be really cool. Well, we produced 6,000 sun. Let's now take the Hurrikale into the Dark Ages, which I'm really worried about also. The Dark Ages and Big Wave Beach are very difficult. Of course, they're difficult. They're, you know, if you go in order, you would only hope that any game would increase in difficulty. So, or at least in general, increase in difficulty. Dark Ages, 20 levels to choose from. Let's go with the first one. No, I'm kidding. Let's go up top. And of course, I always have snowballs to bail me out. What's level 16 have in store? You know, I've done a lot of this kind of thing before. This one looks pretty solid. Has every character that I hate. The wizard, the jester. I'm hoping that the jester can be blown all the way back. I'm hoping that. Well, we're gonna bring in the mushrooms, of course. That one's boosted. That's already gonna give me a huge benefit. The boosted mushrooms. Let's bring in the ghost pepper. I love bringing in the ghost pepper. The Hurrikale. I gotta show off whatever the Hurrikale says in the almanac, by the way. I forgot about that. Maybe now, let's imitate it. There we go, double it up. That's a good thing right there. Hurrikale coming out as well. I'm gonna need things that, you know, that can deal with the gesture without, you know, slowing down progress in general. Anything that hits the gesture will make him spin and freak out. I think I know exactly what's gonna have to be done here. It's just a matter of doing it. There we go. Plant food, of course. This looks good to me. Let's rock and roll. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes. Again, I'm trying to think how this is going to impact things. I should have brought the magnet shrooms in. That guy's going to be knighting everyone. There we go. Let's just keep it up. These things are free, so I'm going to wait till, you know, well, actually, let me just put one down. Just put one down right now. They recharge so fast that it's not essential to have them out right now. I like that. That means you're going to be very present throughout everything. And in fact, it's very possible that these guys will be why I win this level, having them boosted. That's why you got to play the pinata parties every day. That's why I play them every day, or at least I try to. Sometimes I get kind of busy and, you know, take vacations and whatnot, and I forget to bring my iPad with me and whatnot. But other than that, betcha be playing these pinata parties every single day. I even try to make little compilations and showcase videos. That guy's too close. I had a pepper on him. Dig up the pepper. What's gonna happen here? Yeah, he's knighted. Thanks a lot. Let's go ahead and start dealing with the problem at hand here, which is a lot of these guys are super close. So that kind of works on the gesture, which is good. I have a bad feeling about using these on the gesture. No, they like using them on the gesture. The wizard, though, that's another problem we need to worry about right here, right now. Let's get these mushrooms out. These things are free. I haven't been really using a lot of mushrooms, but the hurricales are what cost the money. Let's go ahead and start using these on the two king-looking guys. I'm gonna have to push these back as much as I can. Holy moly. Oh dear. See, I want those guys back. You know, if I don't have something to take them out, I just want them back. Oh man. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We'll start off haunting him. Obviously, it's gonna be a big issue. Where are my mushrooms going? Like, for real, where are my mushrooms going? I sometimes don't know. Oh man, and that's just not enough sometimes. Here we go. We need some more sun to deal with these guys. These guys being free is okay. My goodness. Look at what has happened to me. Got a gem. That's good, right? I mean, I think it's good. What the heck, though? Yeah, these guys are crazy and ruthless. Go all the way back, please. See, I don't even have enough of anything to deal with these guys, it seems. How am I going to get them back? I would love to attack that wizard for everything he's done. Oh no. See, they're all coming out, and I'm trying to think what my next move is going to be. I think my next move is going to be losing some lawnmowers, honestly. But we'll see. There we go. Losing lawnmowers is not a big deal. Not at all, especially look at me now. There you go. That's fantastic. Here you go. I just want to be sure not to lose here. Go back, go back. Is he gonna go back? Go back, go back. Oh, he ate it anyway. Darn, okay, that's okay. I mean, I want to think it's okay. I think it's okay. All right, a lot of these guys to deal with. Kind of difficult. All right, please take him out right now. Oh gosh, okay, yes, so this is a problem. We've hit the problem stage again. Help. Okay, I cannot have them do what they... Oh, God. Okay, so far so good. Dig that up. Yeah, I'm going to let you take the lawnmower. I'm going to let them all... I'm going to lose all the lawnmowers here, basically, is what I'm doing. It's not my full intention, but it's happening. Dig that guy up. There we go. Final wave. These are always a struggle for me. Always a struggle. Absolutely they are. I'm not even really able to adequately handle some of this stuff. Oh my God. Go back. Put that there. Hopefully that helps take care of them. Now, I've lost like almost every single lawnmower thus far, so let's just keep it all going well, and we should be doing well, right? Oh boy. Of course, I have snowballs, which I might find very useful at this moment, and indeed I do. There we go. Oh man, Dark Ages, probably the one I play the least, mainly because I'm scared of it. Big Wave Beach coming up next. Have some ideas for it for sure, but I really don't know how it's gonna work. I'm really curious about how the Hurrikale interact with the octopus, the octopi. I'm also curious how they interact with the surfboard guys. I hope it pushes them back. But, you know, really, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to play out. Let's go to a later level, one of the more challenging levels. Let's start with level 22. Let's go on, continue with level 22. We'll see how the Hurrikale helps out here. I didn't really get to find out anything super amazing from the Dark Ages and Hurrikale interaction, but, you know, I can only hope and dream and wish and hope that it works. We got the... Yep, the fisherman zombies are here. What do I do? What a world. Let's drop in the the starfish were very useful, but we're gonna want to, of course, bring in the Hurrikale as well, and the kelp. How does that look? I don't know if I can beat it with that, honestly. I'm just telling you the truth, but I'm gonna try. I think I need something a little more. But I also like the concept of having all the plant food in the world. So, oh man, I don't want the kelp. I mean, I kind of do. Yeah, let's bring in the tangled kelp. What I don't want is probably one of the plant foods. I probably don't need it imitated. I don't know. I'm nervous. Let's go. If this doesn't work, then whatever. Here we go. Ready, set, plant. Yes, indeed, I'm ready. Here we go. And the thing is I don't start out with plant food like I did before. Like the last time I played, I was playing the endless mode, so I don't start out with plant food like I did then. I'm gonna let these guys get a little close. I'm kind of curious, you know, how we can work this out, but right now I'm mainly focused on just putting these mushrooms out here, getting my economy boosted a little bit. He's gonna eat that, so dig it up. I can't have that happen super quick. You know, maybe I can put out one of these. Maybe I can start, you know, expanding my lily pad empire out. Let's blow him back. So that just is him going back. Does it affect underwater creatures? I don't know. I'll test it in a second. I'm going to go ahead and capture all these guys with that boosted tangled kelp. The tangled kelp comes back relatively quickly. I'm pretty happy with how it works. But another test that I'm going to want to do is see how the Hurrikale affects the scuba guy. It does affect him. It actually pushes him. It must catch on his snorkel and affect him. I'm gonna get rid of this guy really quick. I'm a bit too freaked out to know. Okay, oh gosh. I was not ready to deal with him, honestly. I was not yet ready to deal with him. I don't have any plant food, so you're just gonna have to take it out. What happens if I use a Hurrikale on him? Nothing special. At least I know now. Alright, I need anything I can get. Oh, he was trying to grab my mushrooms there. What went wrong with him? I don't know. But hey, let's get the shield up going everywhere. And then get the tangled kelp out. The only thing, you know, to test out really is how it affects a few of my other characters. I'm gonna go ahead and boost that. You know, of course, I want to know. I want this out of here. Go back some. Get out of the way. Don't be chomping on the infinite there. That's mine. You know, I would definitely be curious about how this is going to affect maybe the octopus, if I have things covered. Let's see now how this works. Is that going to push him back just fine? It does. It would be really cool if it knocked him off his surfboard. It would make sense to be knocked off the surfboard with high wind. All right, what does it do to the octopus, though? That's going to be the real challenge to me. I'm going to try to go ahead and get that guy out of here. Get a few of these guys out of here. Oh, dear. I'm ready. Just hold on. Nothing is covered in octopus at the moment, so we're just going to wait for a second. Oh, my gosh. Get out. Go. I want to preserve everything. You guys are ruining my life. I can boost it back though, so there you go. Low tide, holy moly. In fact, that was a waste. Oh dear. See, this is the type of thing I'm not quite ready for. Get back, please. Oh dear. Yep, boost it back. This is simply the type of thing I'm just flat out not ready for dealing with. I'll get you though right now, and you're about the only couple guys I can get. They broke through. They broke through. Hurrikale can of course push them back somewhat if that's gonna work. I'm gonna resort to some snowball fights here. I don't want them to take my infinites. And you know, I used to feel kind of guilty about using power-ups, but then I realized, hey, they give them to you during normal progress of the game, so why not use them? You know what I'm saying? I did not really get to test out how they work on the octopus. You know, I would hope that maybe some of them start coming out. Nope. Hey, whoop. Nope. He pulled it out of there. Whatever. Get out of here, my life. Here comes the octopus. I will test that out. I promise you that. All right, here it goes. We're going to cover that up. I'm just curious. It does nothing to the octopus, which is not surprising, honestly. I wasn't fully expecting it to, but I was just really curious if it did. So, I think we're doing pretty good. Of course, I'm going to keep focusing, hopefully taking some of these guys out. Taking out all the wrong guys. Final wave coming up right now. Of course, we are doing okay, I think, still. Not really sure how to handle this. Oh, God, there goes my force field. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, it was good while it lasted. The force field. And I got another one up. It's not a big deal. I think I've been handling this quite well. The starfruit are about the only thing that I trust to use against the octopus. So go back. I want the main octopus zombies way back. I don't want them messing with me at all. The Hurrikale, I mean not the Hurrikale, I'm sorry. The Tangle Kelp coming out, taking out the fisherman guys. Makes me pretty happy about that. I think overall this is pretty good. And you know, we might be able to use something like this. I don't know. That kind of sort of works. Not really. Not really extremely useful. What's really useful though is being able to take out a bunch of these guys with one Tangle Kelp. Having that boosted, of course, from my Zen Garden was really helpful. Guys, do you know we went through all of the eras? It's been about an hour almost, maybe 50 minutes or so. But I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun trying out the Hurrikale. I love it every time they release new plants, getting to try out the new combinations of abilities that your plants can provide you on the battlefield, on the garden, on the lawn. Thanks for watching. Be sure to come back next time. I'm sure there are going to be a lot more piñata parties. And of course, once Big Wave Beach, once the Frostbite Caves actually comes out, I will be doing a complete playthrough, including the endless mode a few times. We'll be back to daily Plants vs. Zombies 2 videos. I am so excited about it. So I'll see you next time. Come back next time, and we'll explore what all the Frostbite Caves have in store. Goodbye. I'm Zack Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help this channel grow, all you got to do is click the like button below. Thanks so much for watching. Check out more of my videos, and if you want to find me on your favorite social network, check the links in the description. And here's Otto. That's Egon. Those are my cats.